in it and live the free sky's the limit.
Never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch, the milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 88. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Never been as broke broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid. Only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid. Only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face, stay in your place, play your position, become my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them, stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch, the milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80
All right, man. Okay.
Alrighty.
What is going on, guys? What is going on? All right. I guess we could just get right into the intro. Yeah, man. What is going on, guys? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast. We're on here with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast, man. And this is episode 117 of the news and rumors. Because we got some interesting rumors on this episode of the show, man. But, yeah, man, this is episode 117 of the news, man. And if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how the show works. Every Monday, we're on here with Notorious Unscripted. And every Friday, we are on here with the news. If you guys did miss this past Monday's episode of Unscripted, did AEW redeem themselves from last year's I would probably say that Blood and Guts is kind of bad.
Kind of bad.
That
they fucked
bad edition of Blood and Guts last year. Did they redeem themselves? I don't know, man. Find out on this past Monday's episode of Unscripted, man. That is the 4th of July special of Unscripted, and that is episode 98, man. So we got 2 more episodes of Unscripted, and we are at episode 100, man. So exciting stuff to look forward to. And
It's gonna be nuts.
yeah, man. Yes, that is gonna be up on all platforms, man. That episode of Unscripted, Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. If you want to see it first, join us right here on YouTube Mondays, 10 o'clock, right after Monday Night Raw goes off the air. You can also search those up, like I said, on Apple Music and Spotify, where we don't delete the old episodes of podcasts, like WWE likes to go back and delete fucking theme songs, apparently. So yeah, man,
Bro.
no deleted content over there. So you can find that episode on all platforms is available now. So with that, man, if you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some Notorious Podcast official merchandise, man, you can now find that on bonfire.com. The link is at the top of the description of this video, and it is also in my link tree on all my social medias, Johnny Mayhem NHP. So, yes, man, but if you're watching this video, man, like I said, it's at the top of the description of this video. I can't fucking talk today. It is at the top of the description of this video, man. Bonfire.com. On the left, you have the base Notorious Podcast logo design, and on the right, you have the best kept secrets to the IWC, the Riddler-inspired IWC's best kept secret shirt, man. So you can now find those on bonfire.com, and the link is at the top of the description of this video. And if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. Going good. Just been chilling out, man. Just been chilling out, man. Just waiting for Monday. After Monday, I'm off for a couple days, so that's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be nice. And just been chilling, man. Ain't have shit going on, man. But like always, Durante asked, "How's life? How's family? Life's good, man. Family is good. What about you, Durante? Everyone else in the chat, what about you, bro?"
Yeah, man, I'm good. Saying hello to Logan. And Durante says, "Mod gang." That's right, man. That's right. You are official.
Real shit.
He says, "What up? How my brother's doing, and how's life?" How's life? Life is good, man. Life is good. And I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. How about yourself? And yeah, man, Durante says, "Yo, Vince, you fucking retard." Yeah, man. We're going to kick it off with that in just a second here. Because, man, if we thought the $3 million piece of ass was bad, oh boy, this man always continues to top himself. Yeah, man. But I'm doing good, man. Life is good, bro. Just waiting here. Next couple weeks, I'm going on vacation and stuff, man. So,
Nice.
yeah, bro. Should be exciting. Should be exciting,
Oh,
man. And
fuck.
yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. So,
Hell yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's about it. That's about it, bro. So I'm doing good. Yeah, Vince McMahon.
God damn.
Vince McMahon. So, today, news broke that Vince McMahon has paid $12 million
Fuck.
in total in hush money to former WWE wrestlers and others. My God.
Good lord, man. Good lord.
So, they are calling this the hush money scandal
Damn.
from Vince McMahon. Fix my camera here. Jesus. Okay. All right. There we are. My bad. All right. That's more like it. Okay. Yes. Yeah, man. They're calling this the hush money scandal, and man, Wall Street Journal. Jesus.
Good
Ruining this
lord.
man's life.
They're
My
fucking
bad.
this
My
man
fucking
up.
camera looks so weird. Okay. I think that's... Okay. Alright. Vince McMahon's hush money scandal is getting a lot worse. A new report revealed that McMahon paid $12 million to women who agreed to sign non-disclosure agreements after sexual misconduct by the WWE boss. One of these women was a former WWE wrestler. According to the Wall Street Journal, Vince McMahon has paid 4 women $12 million over the past 16 years. The payments are alleged to be the payments are alleged to have been to keep them quiet about sexual misconduct and inappropriate relationships. All of the women were formerly affiliated with WWE. The story notes that Vince McMahon paid $7.5 million to a former wrestler who accused him of coercing her into oral sex. I can't read this fucking shit, bro. Jesus. I'm like a fucking child, man. I don't know why I laugh at this shit. Okay. Yes. Who accused him of coercing her into oral sex. After that, she was demoted. Vince McMahon allowed her contract to expire in 2005. Jesus Christ, I'm reading this shit like Deion Waiters and 2K, bruh.
Damn. Oh my god, that fucking
Jesus. Okay. After that, she was demoted, and McMahon allowed her contract to expire in 2005 after she resisted additional encounters. The wrestler and her attorney allegedly approached Vince McMahon in 2018 to negotiate a settlement payment. In another case, a WWE contractor showed unsolicited nude photos of McMahon to the company. Vince agreed to pay them $1 million. In 2006, another former employee was allegedly paid another $1 million to keep a sexual relationship quiet. The incident is in addition to the already reported $3 million in payments to a former WWE paralegal. That is currently under investigation by WWE's board. The bombshell report comes just as things seem to be settling down for Vince McMahon. Now he will have to face a whole new litany of questions as more information comes to light. Anyone who thought Vince McMahon was out of the woods may have been sorely mistaken.
Look,
Man.
hell got like 05.
What's up?
I'm thinking who the hell got like going 05. I don't know. I have no
I'm,
clue.
I'm trying to think. I know that he had something with one of the wrestlers. It
Yeah,
might have
that's
been
the.
Sable.
It could have been.
It might have been Sable, or it might have been the other S, Sunny. So
It
I don't think it
could
was
be.
Sunny though. I think
No,
it was Sable,
probably
or it
was.
might have
Yeah.
been. It could have even been Tori. No, I don't think it would be Tori Wilson, because doesn't she show up like at the Rumbles
Yeah,
and stuff?
I think she like showed up at the Rumble before and shit. I
I,
don't think anyone would do that.
I know he had. I know he had. I know he had something with a wrestler. I think it. I think it was. It was one of them. It was. It
Yeah.
was Sable or one of that era of women. But yeah. Jesus. Yeah. Wall Street Journal, man. They continue to absolutely destroy this man. With
Oh
these
yeah.
articles, man. And just as things were getting quiet, like it says at the end of this article, man, just as things were getting quiet, things pick up again for old Vinnie Mac. So,
God damn.
yeah, man, we have $7 million, a couple cases of $1 million, and obviously the $3 million to the paralegal from
Hmm.
not too long ago. But Jesus, man, this dude. And then we actually just heard while we were in the stream starting soon screen that there is a Fire Vince trending. And man,
God damn. I wonder why.
we
Man.
said, yeah, we said it then, man. The Vince McMahon is over party
Yep.
is started up again.
Oh, 100%. You know, Vince is Vince, man. I don't know if this will take him down. You know, fucking the billionaires and their lawyers, man. But it's probably his biggest threat, man. Is all this shit. The multiple cases is it's bad for him, man. Which you did it to yourself, dude. What the fuck do
Oh
you
yeah.
expect, you piece of shit? Just how it is, bruh. Just how it is. It's just crazy, man. $12 million over 16 years to four different people. So we know one of them's a paralegal, one of them's a wrestler, and then there's just two more that are unknown. Probably one's probably a writer or something. Who knows, man? But yeah, I just feel bad for anybody that works there, man. I really do.
Oh god, yeah.
I couldn't imagine, man. But Vince is Vince, and to him, he's just gonna see this as a challenge. So he just is gonna just become more of a raging asshole after this.
Yeah, and if any of you guys were wondering what Vince McMahon's reaction to this is, well, here it is. Vince McMahon was defiant after appearing on television amid hush money scandal. Sean Ross Sapp posted an update on the situation behind the Fightful paywall. He noted that multiple WWE staffers reacted to today's news that Vince McMahon paid off several other women to keep them quiet about inappropriate sexual encounters. Perhaps out of frustration, they shared McMahon's true reaction to the allegations. Upon publishing the story, Fightful was contacted by multiple WWE staff, including some who remained quiet in the past about Vince McMahon's handling of the situation. One told Fightful they wished they'd spoken out sooner and said that McMahon's response would often go from no selling the whole thing to being defiant. They also said that after Vince McMahon's pointless June 17th appearance, he returned to the gorilla position and shouted, "Fuck 'em," seemingly in response to the allegations, caused his instance to appear on television.
Good lord.
This
Don't
dude, bro, you can't make this shit up. This guy,
no.
he's a. I don't even know what to say, man. It's just a joke.
Yeah, he's just an asshole. That's all he is. It's like, bruh. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, you're in a position where you're head booker of a company. You are head booker of a company, and you you are in the chair and you have the opportunity to change a lot of people's lives and make a lot of people's lives better. Meanwhile, you are forcing people to do oral sex and just like
Like, dude,
it doesn't like, dude, again, and that's the thing, like, WWE fucking stamps their names to so many of these be a star and all these,
anti-bullying and
you
all
know,
this shit.
and you're the biggest fucking bully. You know what I mean?
Right.
You are fucking
Horribly
trying
horrible
to
people.
force people into having sex with you, and like, it's it's so hypocritical, and it's just fucking ridiculous. And Vince McMahon, he's
Mhm.
been in the forefront of making the wrestling business the way it was
Yeah.
before a guy like Tony Khan showed up. So what I'm getting at is he is responsible. Like I said, he's in the chair to change people's lives and to change and to, you know, make the business great. You know what I mean? He's in that chair. You know, he has the power to do that. But what does he do? He makes the business very cutthroat, so unnecessarily cutthroat when it doesn't
Literally.
need to be. You know what I mean? And like I said,
Makes it so slimy. It's like,
yeah,
bro.
it guy guy's just he's just a horrible person, man, and I genuinely do not know how people stick up for this kind of stuff. You know
No.
what I mean? I don't. It'll never make sense to me how you're visibly sticking up for and coming to defense of a man who forces himself on women and apparently for the past 16 years, probably even longer, oh, definitely longer than that. I've heard
Oh,
stories
no.
about like old WWF
Oh, shit.
refs,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, man, you're in the chair to absolutely change people's lives and make people's lives change for the better and give people opportunities and, just leave a positive mark on the wrestling business. But I mean, his son-in-law has left a better positive image on the wrestling business in the 6 years he really ran NXT than anything Vince McMahon has done, and I will stand by that.
Easy.
You know what I mean? Look, I'm not saying Vince McMahon hasn't done anything great for the world of wrestling, because obviously he does. Or obviously he has before, but stuff like this comes out, and it just goes to show that that we do have people like a Triple H who is in the chair to change people's lives, and he did just that, and to make the business change for the better. And he did just that. And here we have Vince McMahon wasting $12 million that could have been probably so many. I mean, the paralegal situation recently. That $3 million, was probably a Bray Wyatt's money or a Rusev's money or a Aleister Black's money. But instead, these people get fired to, pay off a paralegal because you want to be an asshole and force yourself on people when not only do you have a wife, but you could probably just find somebody if you're not happy with your fucking wife. I mean, you're a billionaire. Why, like...
How many times has Ric Flair got fucking married? Ain't this like his fucking fifth wife? Do the same fucking thing. I mean, he still does that shit too, but still, bruh. Good lord. I don't get it, man. I don't get those type of people, man.
No, it makes no sense. Forcing yourself onto people for absolutely no reason. If you're not happy with your wife, I don't fucking know. Just fucking go out clubbing again with fucking Percy Watson. I don't know what to fucking tell you,
bro.
I mean,
it just doesn't make sense, man.
It doesn't. It's ridiculous. But I am happy that the Wall Street Journal continues their wrath of destruction on this man's life, because things like this need to absolutely be uncovered. And when people are horrible human beings. They need to be called out for it, and the shit doesn't need to be fucking swept under the rug. You know what I mean? And for
Mm-hmm.
shit like this, I'm assuming Stephanie McMahon has all the control to take him out of creative power. Do you
Mm-hmm.
think, even though, and look, I'm not bashing the talent because I completely understand all of them aren't built like Pac, and that is fine.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But if I'm Stephanie McMahon, do you think, even though those talent aren't willing to stand up for it, don't you think those talent feel extremely uncomfortable in the situation that they're
Working
in,
with
where
him.
they have to walk into Gorilla and there he is sitting there in fucking denial and being defiant about his situation where he's clearly in the wrong, and it's clearly shit that is true. It's clearly
Exactly.
shit
It's
that's true.
obviously true.
How do you
Like,
think those talent feel? Or they gotta walk into fucking Gorilla and see Vince McMahon sitting there all defiant, as they say.
families are there and shit. Like, dude, I'd fucking walk out if that motherfucker's still there. Hell no, I ain't working. I ain't about to go work for this company like that. And let them try to do some shit. Let the Wall Street Journal get a hold of that. People don't want to work for him, and he's being an asshole to them for what he did. Come on, man. Come on. And I just can't imagine what it's like to work in that company right now. I really couldn't imagine.
And like, with my thing is, my thing is, you fire Velveteen Dream, you fire Lars Sullivan because they're not fucking Lars, because they're not good looks for your company. So the fact that this dude isn't fired, or at least put on administrative leave like
Yeah.
Laurinaitis, how is that a good look for your company? You know what I mean? If
Exactly.
you fired them because it's not a good look for your company, I understand he's a CEO, so you might not fire him, but why isn't he at least put on administrative leave? Why is he still there doing his week-to-week duties? I don't get
Like,
that
That
whatsoever.
shit, no, that shit don't make sense, bro. That shit shouldn't be a thing. It should be gone, at least for now, for these people, man. And it's just fucked.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Utterly ridiculous, bro. Utterly ridiculous. More stuff continues to come out about Vince McMahon, and it should be interesting to see what comes next because,
'Cause good lord,
yeah,
it won't stop, man.
seems to just be getting worse and worse for him at this point.
Yep.
Next, Paige. Paige. Yesterday, so July 7th, marked the final day of Paige's run with WWE. Despite returning in 2018, Paige has held several on-screen roles within the company, including general manager of SmackDown, manager of the Kabuki Warriors. Oh yeah, forgot
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
she did do that shit.
She will be making an appearance at StarCast later this month, where she'll have a stage called Turning the Page. Damn,
Hey, that's
that's
hard.
pretty sick. Yeah, man. So July 7th was the final day in Paige's WWE contract, man. So it looks like she is now officially a free agent, and she is on the market. Yeah, man. So it's gonna be interesting to see where she goes next, what she does next. Yeah, should be interesting. It should be interesting. I am not sure if she's cleared to wrestle yet. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming she is going to go the Danielson route and probably figure out from actual,
Yeah.
neurosurgeons and people that deal with neck issues.
Shit.
If she's good to go,
can.
man, and if she is,
Fuck, we'll probably see her in AEW, bruh.
I would think so, man, because she is a huge star, and we might even see her in the Impact Zone.
Don't do that to her, bruh. Come on, bruh. She gonna be with Allen Angels. But and WWE actually on their YouTube made a video of like
Yeah, I heard
Paige's
about
10
this.
greatest hits or something or moments, and in one of the clips they edited out Sasha Banks. Good lord. Um, so good for Paige, man. Good for her, and this is the next chapter, man. And I'm interested to see where she goes, man. Because I think I know. Slurs.
Keep looking
Uh,
up, bro.
the hell?
Look at Durante's breaking news.
Yeah. I'm about jerking off bathroom per my sources.
Yeah, man. So Paige is officially done, man, and I think if she is cleared to wrestle,
I think so.
I think we will eventually see her pop up in AEW. But in the meantime, she can actually go back to doing her Twitch stuff that they
Exactly.
wouldn't let
Banned
her
her from
do.
doing. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be good for her, man. Cause I remember a couple years ago, she came out and was telling WWE that or telling us that she was really pissed off at WWE because they
Stop
were
her from Twitch.
yeah, they were stopping her from doing Twitch, and they wouldn't let her do anything. So she just had to sit at home, and she talked about how her mental health was horrible because she was
Mm-hmm.
just sitting at the house doing nothing. And yeah, man, it sucks, but now those days are past her, and she has turned the page on a new chapter, and it looks like she is a free woman, man, and she is able to do whatever she wants, man. So it is. It's gonna be real cool. It's gonna be real cool to see her. Yeah, doing her own thing again and popping up wherever she wants. So
Yeah, man. Good for her, man. And it's gonna be interesting to see where she goes, man.
um, yeah, man. Speaking of somebody who is going to remain with WWE, Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee signs multi-year contract extension with
Mm-hmm.
WWE. WWE have just announced that SmackDown commentator Pat McAfee has signed a multi-year contract extension with the company. McAfee will be facing Happy Corbin at SummerSlam on July 30th. Oh, speaking of July 30th,
Mm-hmm.
you know what the streets are saying? They're saying that Wyndham is going to come back at SummerSlam because it's almost a year to the day that he was released from the company.
What?
And apparently, it's going to be a double swerve, and he's going to return with Edge.
What? Dude, who's making this stuff up? Like, what?
Look, man, very reputable sources are making this up.
The fuck, man? Like,
Mm-hmm.
dude.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, man, so
people
Wyndham
just-
is coming
Mhm.
back, man. It's a year to the
Like,
day.
why do people want him back in this company, bruh? Do they not know? Like, what the hell? Do they not fucking know, bruh? Good lord.
Yeah, my God. I don't understand people, but yes, Pat McAfee resigns with the company. That's great for them. I'm glad that they know what they have in him.
Mm-hmm.
And Pat is great. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, Pat is great. They still have him and Michael Cole still head and shoulders above everybody when it comes
yeah.
to the commentary. I just wish they were put on a show that is good.
Exactly.
because those two really do have Pat and Michael Cole. Pat McAfee really has brought something out of Michael Cole that we haven't seen in a minute, and that is
yeah.
enthusiasm.
Some
And
enthusiasm, exactly.
exactly. So yes, he has genuinely brought that out of Michael Cole, and you can tell Michael Cole's just genuinely having a fun ass time in
Just
his
having
career right
fun.
now. And yeah, man, I mean, it's great to see. You love to see it. And yeah, I'm glad that they're keeping these two together for multi years, couple more
Definitely.
years at least, man. So that's exciting to hear.
Hell yeah, bro. Shit's really exciting, man, and good for him, man. Good for him. That's what I thought. I wouldn't think he would go anywhere else or nothing, but um, yeah, it's cool. Although I would love to see him and Adam Cole cross paths one day again. Um, other than that, man, good for him, man. Good for him. Sucks that he has to go face fucking Happy Corbin at SummerSlam, but yeah, he's getting the money and he's having fun, man, and they're great on commentary, so everyone's winning, man, for the most part.
SmackDown's roster is so depleted. He is genuinely one of the best superstars on SmackDown, and he is not
Mm,
even a fucking superstar.
literally,
Um,
bro.
but whenever he's put in those situations,
He's great.
SmackDown is so goddamn depleted. He is easily one of the best parts on the show.
Literally, man. That is how fucking depleted this company is, bruh. All
Mm,
for that 12 million, bruh. Good lord.
$2 million piece of ass, man. Shit ain't right.
Yep.
Um, yes. So Pat McAfee is staying with the company and for another multi-year deal, man, or a multi-year extension. So
Hmm.
another guy who got re-signed to their company. However, however, he may not have the money to pay his rent anymore. Colt Cabana. Colt Cabana. Well, I mean, it looks like he's still going to be able to pay his rent. AEW stars defend Colt Cabana when Tony Khan was not going to renew his contract.
Mm.
Fightful reported behind their paywall that Cabana was expected to be cut before several members of the roster spoke up against it. The report added that there was a bit of an uproar backstage regarding the possibility of Cabana no longer being involved with AEW. Several roster members reportedly heard that Cabana's current contract was not set to be renewed going as far back as March. It was also suggested that Cabana's contract issues may have something to do with his troubled history with CM Punk. This has all changed once Dark Order member Alan Angels and Stu Grayson did not get their contracts renewed as several roster members spoke up about Cabana possibly leaving. Cabana was added to the ROH Supercard of Honor. We were told by numerous AEW talent that they caught wind several months ago that there was word Colt Cabana's deal with the company was not being renewed. Cabana is an extremely popular person backstage, both with his work in AEW and outside. We were told that numerous talent voiced their displeasure and went to bat for Cabana. Since then, he's ended up working the ROH Supercard of Honor event. Now, who went to bat for Colt Cabana, you may ask? Colt Cabana hasn't been on the show for a while as he is earmarked for the ROH group whenever that starts. This may be in some form related to his issues with CM Punk. Cabana was signed to a new contract which was pushed for by Matt and Nick Jackson and worked the ROH pay-per-view show, but has not been at any of the AEW tapings since the new deal was signed. So Matt and Nick Jackson went to bat for Cabana in hopes of him not getting fired. And they got him pretty much a spot on the ROH roster. Man,
One thing about this story, though, Dax Harwood responded to
seen
the
that.
story and said it's 100% fabrication. So
Yeah.
that's the thing about this story.
Yeah, I did hear about that. I did hear him say that it
No
was
one's getting
no
fired.
one's getting fired or something like that. Yeah.
So who knows, man? Who knows what's true about this story, what's not, man? But I don't think Cole Cabana is going anywhere. I think everybody in AEW is civil enough to put whatever rent payments there were behind them, man. And I just think dude's just probably gonna stay. I think no matter what, he'll be in more of ROH just because naturally I think he would. But it's just how it is, man.
Yeah. Even the mere thought of letting his contract expire because of his beef with CM Punk, I think is a little bogus. They're
Yeah,
both grown ass men,
literally.
and if they
Ain't that
can't
petty.
work in the same, I mean, obviously you're gonna value CM Punk more than Cole Cabana, but
Yeah.
I don't. I think the thought of that even being a possibility is a little bogus to Cabana because
Hmm.
because of personal issues with CM Punk, he doesn't get his contract renewed. Like I said, they're both grown ass men. They're both big boys, so they can handle
Act
it.
like it.
And you know, if it is true about the Bucks going to bat for him, that is absolutely incredible, and just
Hmm.
goes to prove why those guys are the goats. Um,
Truly.
so yeah, man. So Cabana's, but the thing is, a thing that makes this a little fishy to me is this past Wednesday. If they valued him on the AEW side of things, why wasn't he in that little Dark Order thing they had? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that definitely raised some flags. And
And I
when
think no matter what, they don't value him on screen really. They just don't. They always just seen him as the old indie veteran. That's all they ever seen him as.
right,
So that's just how it is with Cabana in AEW. They never did, even before Punk.
yeah, oh god, yeah, 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 man. But yeah, I mean, so for that, I definitely think he will be more involved with obviously the ROH side of things, but I just thought it was a little weird as to why they couldn't just have him go stand out there. You know what I mean? It's not like members of the group are noticeably missing over the past couple
Literally.
of months with Stu not being there. Evil Uno being there is absolutely pointless without Stu Grayson to me. Every time I look at Evil Uno, I just think about Stu Grayson's fucking contract not being renewed.
Literally,
Um,
bro.
and then
Literally.
Alan Angels, who was a very popular member of the group through Sammy's vlog, he just managed to get himself over. You know what I mean? He's not there anymore. And then Cole Cabana's not there as well. So it's kind of just like, what the fuck? You know what I
It's just
mean?
the idiots now.
I mean, if he's signed, just put him out there at least.
Toss
At
them out
least
there.
at least give people a glimmer of hope that the group at least
Isn't
still
dead.
has a little bit of members to it. I mean, Jesus Christ. But yeah, man. So Cole Cabana is re-signed to what looks like an ROH deal, man. Because the fact that they didn't have him at least just fucking stand out there in Rochester lets me know that I'm giving a good guess that he is not under AEW contract anymore, and he's going to be affiliated with Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So Cole Cabana got his contract renewed, but it doesn't look like his contract was renewed with All Elite Wrestling, man. So yeah, I hope he could do great stuff in ROH, man. He has a history there.
Hmm.
So yeah, man. I hope he could do some great stuff over there, man. So
Definitely, man. Definitely.
yeah. Um. Speaking of more AEW stuff, we have another story in this Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega arc.
Yeah,
This man fucking hates Kenny Omega.
This man hates Kenny, bro. This man, this man's a true ass hater.
I seen he said on some interview, everybody thinks this is build. He said, no, Kenny's just a see you next Tuesday. There is no build.
Damn.
But the other part in this Will Ospreay arc that we got going here, speaking to Wrestle In, Will Ospreay was asked about Kenny Omega's recent criticism of his matches. Ospreay said he was supposed to turn up in AEW about a year ago. Somebody blocked it, and he thinks it was Kenny Omega. Oh man, this is becoming a meme. This is absolutely hilarious. He says, even speaking of AEW things, this is only because I hang around with the boys afterward, and we're all smoking and talking shit. Apparently, the rumor is I was meant to be in AEW like a year ago. Just doing some Forbidden Door stuff, but somebody put the block on it. And it doesn't take 2 and 2 to realize who it was. The only thing has generated, or this whole thing has generated back from 2019. It was Kenny Omega's last match, and I guess he wanted Ibushi out there, and I fucking blew Ibushi's brains out. Oh shit!
Oh my god!
I'm guessing he did not blow his brains out. Actually, I'm guessing he meant he just hit him. That would be horrific if he just blew his brains out in the middle of a match.
Bro, shit.
He says, I fucking blew Ibushi's brains out in our match earlier in the night, and he was like super fucking mad at me.
Well, yeah, I mean, kind of hurt Ibushi. I'm sure Kenny would be pissed, but one thing Will Ospreay probably doesn't think about is that was probably also around the time that Blair Davenport had all that fucking shit going on, and he was with her doing that shit.
2019, so a year before all that happened.
Oh. Well, damn. So yeah, someone blocked his ass. They got it.
All that stuff happened in 2020, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's
I couldn't remember
about,
if it was 2020 or 2021. No, he was talking about a year ago how they blocked him from coming into AEW. But that a year ago, no, Blair Davenport's been gone for a minute I don't think she was with Will Ospreay at the time.
So a year ago, he's talking about this happened in 2021, where he got blocked.
Yeah.
And
but he's saying that his problem with Omega stems back from 2019 when he wasn't able to have Ibushi. Like, he's saying that's what started. That's where all their beef generates from. That's why Kenny don't like him.
Well, yeah, that's why Kenny doesn't like him. But the reason I'm talking about that he didn't get to go to AEW then was probably because of that whole Blair Davenport situation. Whatever her fucking name is, Bea Priestley. Because when he tried to go into AEW, it was after that. But he's just kind of got that hate boner for Kenny Omega from 2019 that he just assumed it was because of Kenny. That's what I'm saying. But
okay.
Yeah, fucking Will Ospreay, man. Bro really hates his ass. Bro really does. Bro got beef, bro. Bro got beef. But hey, Will Ospreay believes that's what blocked him from going into AEW, man. And let him believe it, man. Hey, it could be true. I don't know how petty Kenny could be. I don't even know if Kenny doesn't like him back. Truly, man.
Well, yeah, because I guess, like, it came out a couple of weeks ago that Will Ospreay said, Kenny Omega was passing the torch to him when he left New Japan. But then Kenny Omega went out on some interview and was talking a bunch of shit. So I think that's what sparked their new beef, at least from Osprey's side, because Omega passed him the torch, and that's when he was calling Kenny like a two-face and all that. He was saying that, you know, he passed the torch to me, but then he goes and talks a bunch of shit about me. So I think that's what sparked it from Osprey's side. But yeah, I'm sure the speak out thing happened. I'm sure the speak out thing had a lot to do with Osprey's debut being blocked. But I don't even really remember Osprey having that much heat. I remember he had a lot of heat, but then he was gone. And then when New Japan let him come back, it kind of just died down. But didn't most of the shit come from Bea Priestley? I know he was just like, I can't remember if he was involved in it or if he just let it happen.
It was him letting it happen, and a lot of people were pissed on him. And anytime I heard his name up until Forbidden Door, basically, people don't like the guy. Most wrestling fans don't like Will Ospreay, so that's just how it is. He's good in the ring. I like the guy. But a lot of people don't. I've always heard that ever since that shit. So
Yeah.
who knows who really blocked him, man? Bro does not like Kenny Omega. We know that. So who knows?
But yeah, man, if more comes on this, we will continue to bring you guys this storyline arc between these two that we got going here. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. That gives me vibes of Hogan thinking that all the new guys don't like him because he's coming for the main event.
It's like, no.
How about a lot of people think of you as a fucking racist, Mr. Terry Bollea?
I'm coming for the main event. Bro, what? How delusional are you?
Yeah. Especially because, like you were saying, that shit did make Will Ospreay a very unpopular guy, and Will Ospreay's always kind of been unpopular in wrestling. Same with Ricochet, but WWE fans don't tell you that part, that they used to hate Ricochet.
They used to hate Ricochet, man.
Because
he's one of the best on the roster.
He's one of the greatest high flyers now. But when he was on the indies and doing all those matches with Will, where they were no selling and doing all this crazy backflips, and everybody hated him then. So Will Ospreay's always been kind of an unpopular guy for that. Yeah, I mean, that's, like I said, that gives me that whole Hogan story vibe. But how about you were a part of a fucking speak out movement, and AEW specifically
took that shit seriously.
Specifically moved around those guys, the possibility of those guys coming in, and I mean,
Jimmy Havoc. Remember, he was a fucking thing on that show.
He was with Kip and Penelope.
My God, he was.
He was that fucking tag team.
Good thing they fired his ass. Bro sucked anyway.
Yeah, he was not really that good. But what's his face too? They blocked from coming into the company. Marty.
Yeah.
Marty was supposed to come into the company. Well, he wasn't supposed to come into the company, but he was supposed to bridge the gap between ROH and AEW at the time. But you know,
and he had to go running off to Puerto Rico, man. So he escaped the cops, bro.
I still can't believe he's with Serena Deeb. That's wild
crazy,
to me,
bro. That's nuts. God damn. Fucking fucking Marty.
So Will Ospreay has a blocked AEW debut.
And
just because he beat up Ibushi. That's the only reason.
That's the reason. Bro hates Kenny Omega, bro. I love it.
Dude, it's hilarious, man. It's genuinely hilarious. But one place that Will Ospreay was able to go was the Wrestling Entertainment Series. But not anymore.
That place.
Because the AOP's new promotion.
Oh yeah, that was the AOP's promotion.
Has gotten canceled.
And they blame the fucking wrestlers. What a bunch of
Wrestling
idiots.
Wrestling Entertainment Series have canceled their debut show, which was scheduled to take place this Saturday in Nottingham, England. The show, originally scheduled for the Platinum Jubilee weekend in the UK, however, was rescheduled to July 9th, meaning various wrestlers, Adam Scherr, CJ Perry, were no longer available for the show.
Oh,
The
man.
promotion was formed by the Authors of Pain, and the debut show reportedly sold under 350 tickets, despite the arena having a capacity of 10,000.
300 people out of 10,000. Dude, you would have just saw like the first 3 rows. You wouldn't even see any rows. It'd just be in the crowd. It'd just be floor seats.
Oh my god.
Lord, man.
Over the past couple of weeks, Matthew Rewold, or Aiden English,
Mm.
Lena Fanene, Nia Jax,
Oh, yeah.
have called out the promotion for being unprofessional with Aiden English. I don't know his last name, so we're just gonna call him Aiden English.
Yeah, fuck it.
Claiming that they ghosted him and Nia, mentioning how they were advertising her despite being aware that she was not going to be on the show. The company blamed the talent for not showing up, for why they had to cancel the show, and they have yet to announce refunds for people who have bought tickets.
Motherfuckers, man. God damn. Well, that's all their
So-
credibility in the business gone.
Oh, 100%. So, they put out this press release. They say, "Dear fans and followers, all 300 of them. Unfortunately,
300, bro.
Unfortunately, we will have to cancel the event scheduled for this Saturday at the Motor Point Arena in Nottingham, England. We are deeply disappointed in the news that we have to share, but with so many talent not showing up, we will have no choice but to cancel the event. Our team worked so hard on this event, day in and day out for the fans, to come with a different type of wrestling event, and believe that we will still be able to show that in the near future. We do want to say that all our talent that was scheduled for the event had been paid in full, and that Lena Fanene was paid her deposit as well, while she changed her mind and did not want to show up and wrestle anymore. Now, for now, we will have to apologize for this, but we promise you that it will not end here. Yes, it will. See you soon. Team Wrestling Entertainment Series.
Dude, way to kill your everything. Career, company, credibility. Dude, it's all down the drain, bruh.
I mean, look, man, I don't like Nia Jax, but don't fucking blame her because you were
No.
being unprofessional and ghosted them.
Literally.
You can't just ghost the talent that
No.
are, committed to come out to your show. I wouldn't fucking pay them back either. Fuck
No.
you. You
No,
wanted
no.
to... Listen, man, I committed to your show, and I don't know anything about it because it's the company's first show. It's the promotion's first show, and you fucking ghost me? Fuck you.
Hell
I'm not
no.
doing it either.
No, hell
But
no.
man-
Fuck that.
We were robbed of Adam Scherr versus
No.
Alistair Overeem.
What? No wonder it only sold 300 people. What the fuck? Kind of a garbage ass match is that, man? But man, this is what Punk was saying, that that's the type of shit he didn't trust, and he wanted to be wary of AEW when it was first created, because shit like this, company gets created by people who say they have passion for it, and look what happens, bro. They scam the hell out of everybody. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
That's just terrible shit, man. Fucking Nia Jax, bruh. She got fucking advertised for a show that they weren't paying her to be at. Fucking ghosted Aiden English, man. That was AOP, man. You ain't seeing them anywhere else. Good lord. Everybody was shitting on that fucking post, man. Good lord, I wonder if they deleted it.
No, I don't think so. They might have
No.
though. They might have.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you, you know, you're saying that Naya ghosted you, or no, sorry. You're saying that Naya just up and changed her mind. Don't you think she was a little frustrated because you guys ghosted her?
I'd change my mind too if I got ghosted, bruh. The
I mean, what
fuck?
the fuck? Like, I don't know. That's ridiculous for them to uh
Do that shit.
ghost the talent. And I was hearing that a lot of talent anyway was just doing this as a favor because they were
Yeah.
cool with them. But I mean, Jesus, man, you ghost the talent. I mean, what do you expect? You paid Naya her deposit. She
Hmm.
told you she wasn't coming, and you still promote her.
Good
I don't know, man.
lord. They did
I
it
don't
to
know.
themselves, trying to blame the talent, acting like they're these great people. That's one of the worst fucking posts I've ever seen, bruh. That's up there, bruh. That's up there with my bad. I did it, but it was consensual. Fucking Marty, bruh. That's like that level of bad. Like, why would you say that? Fucking stupid, man. Fucking good lord, man. Good lord.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Tyson Fury. Man, are you guys
Oh
fucking
man,
excited to see Tyson Fury?
I'm fucking pumped.
Give me sport. Okay, why
What?
did you name that?
Give me sport. Who is it?
Give
Fucking
me.
Wayne by Ryback?
Give Me Sport is reporting that Tyson Fury is in talks with WWE to make a potential return.
Is he in
His
fucking
return would tie in with Clash at the Castle
jail?
on September 4th. Fury has had one WWE match so far,
Man,
facing Braun Strowman in Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia in 2019.
good lord.
Please don't do this to me, bro.
Please don't. Don't. Y'all can't be that desperate.
You know
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
though? At least if he comes back at Clash at the Castle, he
One more
won't
Braun.
be facing uh he won't be facing Drew McIntyre
Yeah.
because Drew
We'll be
McIntyre
busy.
will be busy because absolutely nobody wants to see that fucking dream match that they think is real. It's not
Drew
real. That is not a real dream match.
Fury. Like, bro, what?
No.
Who fuck? Like, what? God, good lord, man. But why? Why do you want to bring this dude back, man? Um, I don't know how much I believe it. 'Cause I think Tyson Fury is still going through like court things after he fucking killed that one dude. So,
Huh?
yeah, dude, I think it was Tyson Fury that killed somebody. Yeah, he like beat him up half to death or something. Tyson
Oh.
Fury
I was gonna say,
case. No, not. I fucked that up, bruh. Dude, I meant to write Tyson Fury. I wrote fucking. Fuck. Oh, fuck me, bro. I wrote Oh, bro, I can't. Alright, let me just type it in so I don't have to look at this. Tyson.
Bro, what did you
Okay.
type in, bro?
Uh, It's not even that funny, bro. I just typed in. Oh, fuck, bro. I was just texting you. Dude, it's not even that funny. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. Alright, this is what I actually typed in. I'm typing it to you. Bro, it ain't even that funny, bro. But that's what I accidentally Googled.
Terry Fury.
The fuck?
What the
Oh
fuck?
my god.
Terry Fury.
Oh man. Was it Tyson Fury that did that? Or am I thinking of someone else?
Oh man.
I might be thinking of somebody else.
Miles Bridges.
No.
Oh.
I don't think it was Fury. What was that other MMA guy that came in? Ah,
Oh, oh, he shot somebody. Oh, Cain Velasquez.
yeah, it was Cain Velasquez that shot like his brother-in-law or something for abusing his wife or some shit, or like
Yeah.
his niece, or that's who I'm thinking of. I got the person wrong. Tyson Fury. Okay, yeah, then they probably will bring him back then. Good
Ugh.
lord, I don't know why that was so fucking funny, bruh. That shit
Terry
killed me,
Fury.
bruh. Terry Fury. Furry. Oh, good lord.
um. Next, we got sad news, injury news.
Yeah.
Ilya Dragunov vacates the NXT United Kingdom Championship due to injury. During the most recent NXT UK tapings, Ilya Dragunov announced that he had to relinquish the NXT UK Championship due to injury. An 8-man tournament took place at the tapings to decide a new champion. However, I won't spoil that here. That is what they wrote at the end of the article. This sucks. Another injury. I don't know if this injury is real, or I don't know if they're just using this to call him up to NXT, and he's gonna be.
Oh god, is Alien Dragunov his real name?
Uh,
If he is, bruh, that man's gonna be something else now.
no.
Oh,
His
okay.
first name is Ilya, but it's spelt different.
Okay, I think
It,
they might keep it then. Until he goes
Ilya
to the main roster.
Rukober is
Okay.
his name.
Okay.
So,
If anything, they'll shorten it to just Dragunov.
yeah, I could
But
see that. Yeah, man, but yeah, it absolutely sucks. It absolutely sucks. Ilya is outside of Mustache Mountain, the only things over there on NXT UK, really the only big name people, at least.
literally,
So it sucks for him. It sucks for him, man. And yeah, I hope he could get back. But you know, I hope they don't call him up as Oscar. That's it. OZKAR.
oh good lord,
Oscar.
Oscar, Oscar Dragunov. They would, bruh. They 100% would, man. But
Something
sucks.
stupid like that.
It sucks, man. If he is really injured, that sucks, man. I don't wish that upon anybody. And if he's not, man, still, I wouldn't wish going up to NXT 2.0 on anybody either, man. So it's either way. I feel bad for the guy, man, because he's great. I'm a huge Dragunov guy, but it just sucks, man. It really does.
Yeah.
Whether it's a real injury or he has to go to NXT 2.0, it's a shitty situation, bruh.
He's gonna be in Walter's group before we know it.
Oh, 100%. They'll call him all the way up, and they'll give him a Nazi name and just be a part of that group.
Yeah. All right, man. We got injury updates on CM Punk, Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, and Santana.
God damn.
First things first, Adam Cole. This one's probably the most blunt update.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Meltzer said this on the latest Wrestling Observer Radio. Dave talked about Adam Cole's status. He stated, and I quote, Adam Cole's gonna be out for a while.
Damn.
That is all he said. So, like I said, man, Enzo had a really bad concussion, and he came back in like 2 months, man. So, The latest we're looking at is late August, early
Yeah,
September, or maybe even late September to be safe. Um,
probably that.
and now that he actually has a actual serious injury and not just a minor shoulder injury, I do say they keep him out of action
Completely.
completely until both
Yeah,
things are fixed.
definitely, man.
So that's Adam Cole, man. That's what's up with Adam Cole. That absolutely sucks. Update on Danielson. The update is um, on the latest Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer also discussed the possibility that Danielson's concussion could be more serious than thought. Bryan has a long history with that type of injury. As the weeks drag on, the uncertainty continues to build. He says, and I quote, I'm very concerned with Danielson, obviously, because, he has had the number of concussions he's had, and he's been out now for, what, we're about 5 weeks in, and you start worrying that 5 weeks of a concussion may be a real bad situation. I know in life and everything like that, he's fine. He can function. He can do everything. As far as like being cleared to wrestle, I don't know. I don't know anything. No one knows. It's going to be like, again, getting cleared from a concussion can be any time. There's no time frame, but the fact that it's been this long is very concerning.
Mm.
So
Sucks, man.
it
I
looks
think.
like we.
Oh, God.
I was gonna say it looks like we're looking at something that could have been a little more serious than originally anticipated for Danielson.
Yeah, man. That always sucks, man. That always sucks, especially with Danielson and his history, man. I think that's also what's going to be a factor in him being out even longer than usual. Because with someone like Danielson, who's been through this too many times, they're going to want to take even extra um, caution when it
Yeah,
comes to a concussion with a guy like Danielson, man. So I think he'll be out for some time, man, which sucks, man, which really sucks.
yeah, absolutely, man. Santana now. During an interview with Busted Open Radio, AEW President Tony Khan confirmed the injury. They
Mm.
knew injuries were a possibility heading into this match because it was incredibly risky. He said, and I quote, so he is injured, and it's unfortunate, and obviously it's a very dangerous match, and going into it, we knew injuries were a possibility, and Santana's a great pro wrestler. He's been a part of a great team with Ortiz. We really value him, and I did speak to him after. I know he's injured. We're going to stand by Santana, support him through the injury, and do what we can. It's the right thing to do. Of course, hopefully it won't be too long, but I think it could be a relatively long injury. So it could be a while that Santana is out. But we're here for him for whatever he needs and certainly appreciate everything he's done for AEW. It is unfortunate that the Blood and Guts match does come with injuries, and it was a knee injury that he suffered, and hopefully he'll be back relatively soon. Relatively soon, that makes me think 4 to 6 months. When he says
Yeah.
not too long, but he's gonna be out sometime, that's what I would think. That's what immediately pops in my head. I don't know about you guys, but when I hear
Hmm.
something like that the injury's not too long, but he's gonna be out relatively a long time, I would think somewhere around 4 to 6 months. That's just a
Yeah.
guess, though.
That's probably what I would say too, man. I would think it's around that time. It's not going to be crazy long, but longer than just a simple little injury you get past in 2, 3 months. So I think it'll be like 5 months, man, which sucks, man. Which sucks. But hearing Tony Khan talk about how much he values Santana and the tag team,
Is
and
very
it's good to
reassuring
hear, man. Very reassuring that this team still has a future in this company, which I really hope they do.
because it seemed a little cloudy, especially
It seemed
recently,
exactly so.
especially with the hair versus hair match with Ortiz. How Santana didn't even come out with him.
No,
And it's
exactly.
and then you hear rumors about Santana's contract coming up, so it kind of sucks, man. But this is really reassuring to hear.
It is, man. Which I hope. Fuck, sorry. But I hope in the long term, this just solidifies them being in AEW for at least one more run.
Yeah, no doubt. And the last one, CM Punk. On the latest Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer discussed Punk's current injury status. I decided to end us off with the good news. So,
Nice.
it was noted that surgery for a broken foot usually has a recovery time of a couple of months.
Mm,
Meltzer believes CM Punk will be back in the mix soon. And I
nice.
quote, Punk probably, I don't know when the time frame is, but I think that they are trying not to let you know, but I'm pretty sure he'll be back. Surgery for a broken foot, it's a couple of months, but it's not like 6 months. So he probably won't be too much longer.
Mm, that's
Yeah,
good, man.
man. It looks
That's
like
good.
CM Punk, the possibility of CM Punk coming back soon is likely, which is amazing to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because, you know, he just makes he makes the television show better, and
Oh yeah.
obviously, and it's gonna be nice to have our real world champion back, and
Exactly.
yeah, yeah, man. I
Yeah.
honestly think, now that I'm thinking about this, if Punk is coming back soon, I can see the reason they put the TNT title on Wardlow is because Wardlow has hinted at fighting Punk, but
Mm.
because he has the TNT championship,
He can't
maybe
go do it.
exactly. So
Distracts him. So that's good. That's good storytelling right there, man. And I hope it is soon, man. And I think it is. I
I
think they're
think so.
kind of doing a Cody thing where making it look a little worse than it is. So when it comes back,
Okay.
people are just gonna mark like crazy, man. So I hope it's soon. I hope it's he can make it to All Out. Um, but not sure, man. But I hope so, man. But it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be amazing when it comes back, man. I can't wait to hear that pop. We could
Yeah,
maybe his return match isn't at All Out, but maybe his
return is that
return.
all out? Yeah,
Hmm. That
I
would
would
be
like
sick,
that.
man. That would be a cool way to do it.
Hmm. Um, yeah, man. And then the final story is a bunch of stuff.
Hmm.
So we initially heard that Sasha Banks and Naomi have internally been removed from the roster.
Mm.
Sasha Banks and Naomi's status with WWE has become a little clearer after a lot of speculation about where they stand with the company, and interesting detail had emerged. Sasha Banks and Naomi are no longer listed on WWE's internal rosters. There have been several reports saying that Sasha and Naomi were released by the company. WWE continued to list Sasha Banks and Naomi on their internal rosters. Now, Mike Johnson of PW Insider have reported that this is no longer the case. While nothing has been confirmed by the company, the move was made in the last 24 hours. It may only be a matter of time before WWE officially announces the release of Sasha Banks and Naomi. The removal of both superstars from the internal roster list from the internal roster list signifies a big step in the process. Eventually, the company will have to give the fans some kind of official word.
Shit, man. This shit's heating up, man.
Yeah, man, they are officially removed from WWE's internal roster. They're still on WWE.com as a part of the rosters, but in their internal roster, it looks like they have been removed.
So that's
Now,
interesting. Hmm.
what has happened since then, may you ask? Well, Sasha Banks and Naomi have took WWE references out of their Instagram bios. They listed themselves as professional wrestlers. This is
That's
one that's the next one's being very slept on. You go look. I looked this up myself. Nobody's reporting on this. I seen a couple reports on this, but it's not really being a big thing.
it's like a big report.
Sasha Banks has followed Tony Khan on Instagram.
Just like we said she would. That's curious, man. That's real curious.
I heard that Sasha Banks is doing signings. I don't know how true that is, but I heard she's doing signings. And yeah, Sasha Banks follows Tony Khan on Instagram, man. And Naomi put this out this morning.
Oh yeah.
She put this out on her Twitter. It's just an image with letters on it. It says, "Built, not bought. Earned, not given. Hustled, not handled. Rare, not average." So either her next venture is being a rapper, or that is her indication that she is possibly done with the company, man.
And that is, man. That'll be a crazy one, man. Especially for them with her family ties, man. If they lose someone like her, it ain't gonna be good for them, man. Some
Roman
people
Reigns is all elite.
yeah, he'll be pissed. Usos will be pissed. Fucking shit, they might drink and drive again, man. They might be so pissed. But dude, this shit's crazy, man. I mean, I think it's obvious what's going on. I think it's obvious that they're gonna be gone, man. Both of them, which is shocking, man. But this is what happens when they do what they do and run the company the way they do. Someone was gonna end up doing this eventually, man. And I'm really not shocked it's Sasha Banks, but I am shocked it's also Naomi, man. That's how bad this company got, where they lose someone like Naomi to just bullshit like this, man. That's how bad this company has gotten.
Yeah, man. I would be shocked if Naomi actually left. I would be shocked, man. But Sasha Banks looks like a done deal, man. I think
so.
this is a done deal. It's just a matter of when they announce it or if they announce it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I would think they would announce it because I would think they would announce it because of just spoiling any speculation of her going to AEW. Because if they don't announce it, and let's say she was released and she shows up tonight on Rampage, the amount of
Buzz and just shit
generation
AEW
that would garner, yeah.
And they wouldn't want that, man. So
Exactly.
they'll want to spoil it. If not for Naomi, definitely for Sasha. They'll spoil it.
100%. 100%.
You know how that company works, man. But hey, it's just a crazy situation, man. And good on Naomi and Sasha for standing up and doing the real shit, bruh. And a lot of other people won't, man. So good for them. Good on them.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. Yeah. So, Jesus. Yeah, it's very interesting, man. It's very interesting, and yeah, props to them, man. They stood up for what they believed in, man, and they're doing their thing. They did what they had to do. The booking, even since they left, it's not getting any better. It's not getting any better, man. So, it's not getting any better, and they essentially proved the company right and made them look like fools, pretty much, man. So
especially with this Vince shit going on, they look even worse. And
100%.
they lose two valuable women assets during this scandal. You know how the media is gonna spin that on their ass, and that's what they get. That's what they get.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. So, yeah, man. Props to them, and yeah, I'm waiting, man. I felt like the day is gonna be. I felt like the day was gonna be here soon, but it hasn't come yet. It hasn't come yet, and I think it's just a matter of time. But if not Naomi, I think Sasha Banks too. But if Naomi's no longer listed on this internal roster, we could possibly see her leave as well, man. And like you said, the amount of immense amount of family ties that she has. Do we eventually see the Usos want to jump ship? And Kofi Kingston, I know this has nothing to do with it, but we've been talking about this for years. Kofi Kingston recently talked about the possibility of mixing it up with wrestlers outside of WWE. That coming from such a company guy like him is
not a great sign for them, man. They've been losing a lot of loyal people, man. So that's not the type of people you want to lose.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's interesting. It sure is. It sure is interesting to see. And yeah, man. I think the day's eventually. Gonna come, bro.
Yep.
But yeah, man. So as this story develops, we brought you guys every piece of this story so far. So it's interesting, man. And we're just waiting for the day, bruh. We're just waiting for the day. So yeah, man. With that looks like it's gonna be it, bro. That looks like it's gonna be it. That's all the news we got for today. That's all the news we got for today, man. So yeah, with that, looks like that is going to be it for this edition of the news. Looks like that is going to be it for this edition, episode 117 of the news. And yeah, man, thank you guys for being here with us and talking some wrestling with us for a little bit, man. So as always, man, always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, again, that is going to do it, man. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys on Monday with Notorious Unscripted. We'll see you guys then.
Peace.